Alright guys, here's the carburetor off the Honda 100. So we're going to be tearing into it and cleaning it up. And look at the cool little choke that they put in here. Ain't that so cool? I thought so. It's even got a little flapper on it. I was amused by that. Not terrible. That might need to be sitting up just a little bit. Well, anyway. You have to get something like a screwdriver. Maybe that'll work. Okay, there's the pin. Yeah, the needle looks like it's got a little bit of wear on it. I don't know if my camera can pick that up. Right there, that little ring. Yeah. I don't have another one of those. Have to work with what I got here, which is fine. Probably work for a long while. Okay, and I want a screwdriver that will really fit in there good. No sloppy fits. Sorry for the shakiness there. Okay, so that'd be the pilot jet. That there like that. This should have to be the main jet. I can see light through it. I don't know if you can. I'm gonna try anyway. Yeah, you can. Okay. Get this out of my way. I want to get it out of my way. Come on. I know it comes out of there. At least it should. There we go. Okie doke. So that would be the idle. And this would be the air mixture screw. Okay, there is a spring in there. Get a snap-on pick. There we go. Yeah, I don't know if I want to take that out of there. Nah, I don't see any difference in taking that out of there. Alright. Down to that. Okay, so I'm going to get some brake cleaner. Turn it around. Excuse me. I don't know what is the deal with that. Sorry for moving the camera around here so much. Alright. And where did my little hose go to? There it is. Hopefully. Let me move my drink over here. Okay. So I'm just gonna basically do this. I'm gonna make sure that the camera's pointing there. Okay. It is. Alright. This is basically what I do normally. Just get a bucket. And I know it's not brake cleaner, or not carb cleaner, but brake cleaner and carb cleaner are almost the same. Some people disagree. Although, I can say one thing, and most people will agree with this. Hurts a little bit if you get it in your eye. Not supposed to get in your eye either. But, I've done it, accidentally. So I try to be as thorough as I possibly can be with cleaning these out. And honestly, I didn't use that much. Now, I don't know if I have one over here. I do. Torch tip cleaners. They're basically little files. These small ones here. Okay. Okay. Just going one size up until one fits through. Okay. You can take a copper brush. Clean out the slots. Having a lot of snot in my throat. It's allergy season for me. Can I even see through that one? Huh. No, I cannot. Okay, well, here's a piece of wire that's thinner than all of those. See if I can't get that through there. Yes, I can. And I see a bit of grit on the end of that. Okay, now can I take the smallest one I got? Fit it through there? Yes, I can. That right there might have been my whole problem of why the bike was not running right. Was that one screw. Yeah, I got enough air. Oh yeah, I can see all the way through there now. It was plugged. Okay. So the bike was running with a dirty, I think that was the main jet. Oh. Okie dokie. Take it clean. Use paper towel. Spray some brake cleaner on it. See if that varnish will come out of there. I'd say not. Okay, well, I tried. Sure, with a lot more work I can get that out of there, but I don't think it's gonna come out. Okay. Let's go ahead and put everything back together. Wipe my screwdriver off, make sure it's clean. Yeah, it's tight. Okay. Now one went to that one. Okay. Alright, that's just the right spot, I think. Yeah, I'm going to turn off the camera and go back to my video here. That way I can see exactly where this piece went, just to make sure it went in the same spot. Alright, I looked at it, I got everything the way it's supposed to be. gotta put this back in the camera mount. Okay. I also went inside and put on my hoodie. I was getting cold. Yeah, it's not the right one for that. Huh. Okay, and all the way down to the seats. Okay, not seriously tight. Now I think for the idle screw, it was a full turn out. And for the adjustment for the air, I think that was set to a turn like a half or so. Kind of like a chainsaw, to be honest. Okay. It's amazing how tiny of a piece of like rust or dirt or a chunk of grass or whatever you actually have to clog up a carburetor. Surprising to me. Doesn't take like hardly anything. Wait a minute. Alright. That's in the metal, it's not on. I thought maybe it was on. But there's a dirty spot there. There is a dirty spot inside. Okay. I'm gonna say that's fine. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna blow here and see if that is sealing good. Yep, it's sealing fine. Hate the flavor of gas. Blech. Alright, we need to get this piece back on. Yeah, that goes like that. I think this is an aftermarket carburetor. I don't see any name brands on it. So depending on how it runs will depend on if I ever want to change it out. I actually very well might want to change it out and just try to find the original carburetor that goes in it. Okay, so I am going to pause the camera in a minute here. Try to get this piece tight. Okay. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean the outside just a little bit because there's a little bit of gasket right here. And clean up around here. And then I'm going to take the little blocks here. I'm going to clean these up. And I'm going to put some of this stuff on there. This is what I like using on stuff that's going to be next to gas. It holds up actually pretty well. So, I'm going to go ahead and clean up all that. And I'll turn back on the camera. Possibly put it back in the bike. Let you guys see that. Doesn't feel like there's any wear on that. Okay. Bring it back in a minute. Okay. So I cleaned it up. It's all shiny. No more gasket material on there. Cleaned up the inside of it. So now I'm ready to put the gasket back on. I cleaned it up with this Dremel tool. That's just for, I think, wood. I'm going to put this back up here. Just how I like it. Oh, it's not in my face. Okay. I think I bumped my camera. Okay. Put my sleeves back. Try to scoot my chair in. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to put just a light coating on this. Now, technically, since I'm putting a gasket over top of it, I don't need it. But I want the extra assurance that, yes, it's sealed. And if nothing else, I have to take it back off and clean off the old gasket material exactly the same way I just did. And then away we go again. Not that big of a deal to me. Okay. That's a light coating. Some is a little bit thicker in spots, but that's okay. I'm going to cover this too. Okay. Grab all this. And we're going to come over here. You can tell I'm focusing because I'm being quiet. Okay. Okay. Okay, so this slot goes to a slot in the carburetor. I have to put that in last. Forgot. The little O-ring is trying to come out. There we go, now it'll stay. Got a little bit of that sticky stuff on there. Okay. Now I'm just trying to get this piece in there. Got a hair in there. Probably would have been easier to do this job with the gas tank off. Okay. What I'm happy about though is underneath the tank it's clean, so I'm not knocking any dirt or anything in there. Tight quarters though. Alright, what is going on here? Here we go. They didn't have it in the slot apparently. Okay, I think I got her. Yep, I did. Make sure I got throttle. I do. Okay. I'm going the other side, put the other nut on. Need my wrench. Oh, it's on the seat. No. Put the choke up, get the bolt in, or nut, sorry. Just not easy to do, not an easy task. Okay, let's tighten her down. Okay, she's snug on that side, she ain't tight. Yeah, it's tight. Now go tight over here. Okay, it feels about the same tightness. We got a lot of that stuff that I put on there squishing out. Okay, I say that's good. Put my little air cleaner device on there. Take a paper towel, wipe it out. Maybe. And screwdriver. Tomorrow, maybe, we'll be able to ride it. I'll have to start it up and tune it. Kind of figure out if I have to do anything to it or not. Because if I do have to do something, if something's still messed up, I'm going to go into the valves, and then I'm going to go over there and check the points and the condenser, because it does have them. I also very well might spray some carbs or brake cleaner around here and around up here and see if that is leaking at all, because it very well might be. And eventually I do want to get the proper what's it called, air cleaner, the old style one. I'm dropping the legs here on the tripod. Okay. That. I'd like to get the original. That way I could actually put a paper filter or foam or whatever it was back in there, because that is in really good condition. I'd like to take this whole thing out, make sure it's clean, put it back together, and then I would love to put the original style filter system back into it and eliminate this. So I'm going to need to get the rubber boot that goes from here over and possibly a carburetor that is the old style instead of the new style like it has. I didn't notice, but down here there is a place for that hose to go into. Happy I realized that. Okay. So, put our vent line on. Or maybe it's an emergency drain line or something. I don't know. I ain't terribly familiar with bikes. I've just kind of gotten into the bikes the last 2-3 years. As I was, really young, I loved the idea of having a bike. But I never actually had one growing up. I'm gonna put this over here with that one, I think. Can't shoot it off that way. Out of the way of everything. Maybe zip tie it. Sure there's a place for it, but I don't know where that place is at this time. Doesn't look like there's any holders or anything like that for it, so I think I found pretty much the best spot for it. Maybe like that instead. I like that a little bit more. Over the top, that way it isn't moving on a moving part. There we go. I think that'll suffice. So, I do not have the key on me, so I can't actually start it right now. So, this is kind of a teaser, I guess you could call it. Because I can't start it up until tomorrow, so you're going to have to watch the other video to actually see it run. So, since we're right here anyway, look at the old Honda 125 XL. This will be a project far off in the future. '79 model. But obviously it's got potential and it needs a lot of work. But I can get her done. And even the inside of the tank, it does have some rust, but it's not that bad. It's kind of like surface rust. So I should be able to put some like Rustall or whatever that stuff's called and, get her going. But I got the motor and I got some parts and pieces for it. So I just need to kind of sit down and get, I think, 3 more parts for it. And then I'm going to be able to put it back together. And at least get the motor going. Then I got to worry about the switches, the electronics, the lights, wiring, all that stuff. And then I don't know if I have everything to put the carburetor together, and I need hardware like bolts, screws, nuts, that kind of stuff, because I don't have that currently to put like the carburetor on and the manifolds and all that stuff. I don't think I got that stuff, so I'll just kind of have to figure it out and get it piece by piece and just kind of wing it. But in the meantime, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, ring the bell notification icon down below, so that way when I put up a video you may see it. And hopefully tomorrow we will see this running and you'll be mounted on my helmet driving around. And I know it's not the proper riding helmet, but it's at least something. Best I got. I have to connect that to gas. Forgot that piece. That's self-explanatory though. Anyway, treat people how you want to be treated, and good night.